All right, guys. Welcome back to another Sunday Fun Day. Welcome back to We Do Right, where we inspire you to live your dreams, to do more, to be excited. Like, I don't rehearse any of this stuff. I'm just a guy full of love, full of energy, and I love to be fulfilled. So today, as we do always every week, today is November the 15th. Time is ticking, right? Time is ticking. A lot of people had New Year's resolutions, and the year is almost over. So what are you guys doing to advance your lives and to really live out your dreams, make your dreams reality today? So I get on here to inspire you guys, or who's ever watching this, being that, the pandemic is still here, we might have to go back into lockdown, but, I'm used to this, getting, the habit of getting on here every Sunday. I hope you guys can get on lives, get on YouTube, get on Instagram, and just express yourself and not give a fuck about judgment, because judgment just hinders so many people from living. So today, being too cautious is the greatest risk of all. Being too cautious is the greatest risk of all. Make your dreams reality now. Time is the #1 currency. It is ticking. And use it now. Use it now. Use your time now. If you think about doing something in the future, do it now. See what happens. Fall on your ass, right? But learn from falling on your ass. Don't sit and contemplate about talking about owning a business or operating a business and you don't do things. You don't get up there and talk to people. I'm a very energetic guy. So if you guys have like met me before, or I was in your DMs talking about, hey, let's get on a 2 to 3 minute phone call, I'm just limitless. I'm a limitless person, and I'm here to live life. I could die any day. So I'm looking for people who are aligned with me, who are limitless, who are go-getters, who can get on a quick phone call. I think nowadays people are just so weirded out about getting on the phone with strangers. Everybody's shit to people, right? So people are hesitant on getting on the phone with people these days, which I understand, but, just people, you guys got to start doing it. Stop being afraid of just, making those relationships. I'm big on relationship capital. I do not sell anything. The most of my clients come from me doing YouTube videos. I don't sell anything. I just really want to fulfill a fulfilled life, and I love to add value, to people. People pay me for my services at Dudley Accounting Services. They pay for it, but I love to add value to get people to the next level. So I'm here to inspire you guys. Last week, we're going to get into some nerdy stuff. Last week, we went over Bob's Airbnb income, whether it was passive or active income. Passive income goes on a Schedule E, as we know it, pay no self-employment tax. That's the dream of real estate. But if it's an Airbnb and it's active income, meaning he operates his business, he has to report his income on Schedule C, which he pays 15.3 self-employment tax, state tax, and all that mumbo jumbo. Pays a high tax. So we went over that last week. And I promise you guys to go over calculate the average rental period, like how to calculate the average rental period, because we went over this formula. If you rent out your place for less than 14 days for the year and you made X amount of dollars out of those 14 days or less, you don't have to report that income. It's free tax money, it's free money for you. You can run with it. Then we had different things where we go into 7-day rule, and you can check out the last video for that. But at the end of the video, I promise you guys how to calculate the average rental period. Basically, it's the rental use days, so the days that you rented out the place, divided by the total number of rental rental days, place in service, PIS, so place in service. So whenever you place your rental property in service, you divide that by the total rental days, and that gives you an average rental period that you guys can have. I can erase that now because I got an inty-binty tiny board here. But today's topic, I kind of wanted to go over some basics of people who acquire rental property. Say Bob here. Bob owns several rentals everywhere, but he just bought a new duplex, right? Bob bought a new duplex at $200,000, right? So we need to calculate the cost basis of Bob's new duplex. So he paid the acquisition cost was $200,000, right? But we all know, a lot of people don't know this, but the land we have to take out because the land we cannot depreciate. So after the property gets appraised, the actual building fixture comes back as $150,000, and the actual land is valued at $50,000. So you subtract the land value out of the acquisition cost, so we are able to deduct the cost basis. So we are able to depreciate the cost basis of his rental property. So this is his he's buying this rental property, this duplex, right? Now we have to go about, okay, this is our basic cost basis, right? The acquisition cost that we buy the property for minus the value of the land, because land doesn't, depreciate, so we can't do anything with that. But then how do we add to our basic cost basis? You add basically your debt from seller. So say Bob bought the house from a guy who was in debt $5,000 to somebody, and Bob decided to take on that debt. So he took on a $5,000 loan. He added that $5,000 to his cost basis. Then he had legal costs, hiring a lawyer, hiring an appraisal to get it done, and all this minutia stuff. The recording fee, the transfer tax, the title insurance, all came around $5,000 here, $5,000 there. And this is overall just your buyer cost. I'm being really simple here. So in total, his cost basis is not $150,000. His new cost basis is $165,000. So you can take this $165,000 and you can divide it over the useful life of rental properties. Residential rental properties depreciate over a useful life of 27.5 years. If you got a commercial property, I think it's 39 years. I don't really deal with commercial properties. I think it's 39 years for those. But this comes out to depreciation of $6,000 per year. So this guy, Bob, can make from his duplex money from, he has 2 units to rent out, and then he can use this $6,000 depreciation per year to go against their rental income, not exceeding the rental income. That's a rule that we have here. But I also want to show you guys kind of what happens on an ongoing basis after Bob purchases a property. He has his new cost basis. What happens to this cost basis as he has an ongoing time? Like if he makes, let me get my notes involved here. All right, so he has an adjusted a new cost basis when he bought the house of $165,000, right? Then we're gonna say over time, Bob got a new roof. He spent $30,000. He spent this 165. He spent have to say you have to go into some of that cash flow. I think that's the number one. A month in cash flow on their rental properties, they're not willing to pay me, money out of that to like keep their books, and they can do it, but you still have that headache. So we want you to get professional help. Seek out an accountant. We would prefer you reach out to us at Dudley Accounting Services. So you can reach out to us at dudleyaccountingservices.com. And we schedule a free 15-minute consultation with you guys just to figure out if we're in line, to figure out if we can actually work with each other, figure out if we even like each other, right? I think that's the most important. And then we kind of go over service map to figure out, okay, what do you actually need? Do you need tax planning? Do you need to cut down on some spending? Do you need to spend more? So we're now approaching the end of the year, so tax planning is essential for those real estate investors out there, or just business owners out there in particular. If you guys are looking at paying like a shit ton of money in taxes right now, or you just don't know where you're at, seek us out at Dudley Accounting Services. You can reach me personally at 708-264-6686, and I'll leave the link in the description for you. But that's the number one thing that we want to stress. Seek out help. If you want to scale and you want to see your real estate business grow or your small business grow, seek out professional help so you don't spend time being a tax accountant and being a bookkeeper, right? You leave that up to us. So our vision here is to help everyday people organize and operate the business of their dreams and leave behind a sustainable legacy for generations to come. How you guys like my vision statement? I just created that today. So I'm gonna say it again. We help everyday people organize and operate the business of their dreams and leave behind a sustainable legacy for generations to come. So shoot me a quick PM if you guys are watching this on Facebook, or just get on my website at dudleyaccountingservices.com. I'll leave the link in the description. And I'll see you guys next week, family. Peace.